Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Williams will pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Maxwell. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. The short hands. It's Green. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. On the ground, it's Hill. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. Turns it loose deep. And the pass is broken up incomplete. But wait, there's more. Flag on the field, and it might be against the offense. This defense happy with how that last play. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can. Space. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He wants to change this route. Oh, it's a reverse. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Snags it quickly on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
A strike downfield. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Maxwell. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now, and they may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Runs through the tackle.
Well, obviously the offense went 3-and-out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Williams looking for a man. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He wants it all. And the diving catch down the left side. They'll try the run. Spins away from the defense. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Line is set on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They send the tight end in motion. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Throwing right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Caught near the sideline, it's Green. The Ducks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Williams will pass. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Moore. They'll immediately call timeout.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
Gonna let it fly. He's got it on the outside. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Going right to work up top. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, the best thing that's happened so far in this game for this offense has been looking this guy's way and giving him a shot. He has their only touchdown in this game, so they're trying to take another shot down the field. Good job in coverage defensively. You've got to be aware of where this guy is because right now he's been their biggest playmaker.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Ducks have taken it inside the 20. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Williams looking for a man. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hill. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. How good have they been on 3rd down today, and another opportunity here on 3rd and goal. Quickly complete. Into the house. Touchdown, Ducks! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There were a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Green. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. He goes out of... The Ducks are flying down the field. Williams will pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass. Fires to the end zone. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Dude, talk about having to have it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Maxwell. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Looks as if we have an injury.